Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathsala. I am Swarnalata from Avinash Lingam University. Today we are going to learn about the function and classification of entrepreneurship and entrepreneurs. You all are familiar with these terms, isn't? Yes. You all know that in general, the person who runs a business is termed as entrepreneur. The more accurate meaning of entrepreneur is one who perceives opportunities, use the opportunities in an own innovative way, and organizes, operates and assumes the risk of a business venture. Entrepreneur is the most important factor in the process of economic development. He occupies the central place in the growth process because he initiates development in a society and carries it forward. He is a change agent. The function that is specific to entrepreneur is the ability to take the factors of production, land, labor and capital and use them to produce new goods or services. The word entrepreneur is derived from the French word entreprendre and its literally meaning is to undertake. Undertaking of enterprise is regarded as entrepreneurship, and one who undertakes it, one who coordinates capital and labor for the purpose of production is an entrepreneur. Different person defines entrepreneur in different ways. The French economist Cantillon, the first introduced the term entrepreneur, defined him as an agent who buys means of production at certain prices in order to combine them into a product that he is going to sell at prices that is uncertain at the moment at which he commits himself to his cost. In this definition, Cantillon emphasized the function of risk-taking and uncertainty bearing. Entrepreneurs perform a core function in economic development. They are referred as the human agents needed to mobilize capital, to explore resources, to create markets and to carry on trade. It might well be said that the entrepreneur input spells wealth of a nation. Joseph Schumpeter believed that the person who aspired to promote new goods and innovative methods of production or to exploit novel sources of resources or new market, not merely for profit but also for the purpose of creating a prime agent to improve the economy of the nation. Schumpeter used the word innovation and emphasized innovation as a core function of an entrepreneur. Innovation may occur in a different context. It occurs in the introduction of new goods, that is, one which consumers are not yet familiar or of a new quality of a good, and in the production of a new method of production, that one not yet tested by experience in the branch of manufacturing, which no means be founded upon a discovery scientifically new. It can be a new way of handling commodities which already exist. It can occur in the opening of a new market, that is, entering a new market into which the company has not entered earlier, whether or not it exists earlier. The carrying out of the new organization of any industry, like the creation of monopoly position or the breaking of monopoly position, also happens only through innovation. The entrepreneur performs four major tasks. They are exchange relationship, practical administration, management control and technology. Exchange relationship, identifying opportunities in market, gaining command over limited resources, purchasing inputs, marketing of products and responding to competition. Next one is practical administration, that is dealing with public bureaucracy, management of human relations within the venture, management of customer and supplier relations. Next is management control, that is financial management and production management. Next one is technology, acquiring and overseeing assembling of the factory, industrial engineering, upgrading process and product quality, introduction of new production techniques and products. Now we will see about functions of an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur expected to perform four broad functions. First one is innovation. Innovation implies not only creating new things, it also means doing already existing things in a new way. However, there is distinction between creativity and innovation. Creativity is the ability to bring something new into the existence. Practically, it is the ability, not the activity of bringing something new into existence. The ideas generated in the mind of man have little value until they are converted into new products, services, or processes. But innovation is the transformation of creative ideas into useful applications. But creativity is a prerequisite to innovation. Innovation is the development process. It translates an idea into an application. New innovations are required to grow our national economy. Next one is risk taking. The risk means it is a condition of not knowing the outcome of an activity or a decision. Risk taking is a specific function of an entrepreneur. Two types of risks are there. One is insurable, another one is non-insurable. The possibilities of changes in the preference of the customers, techniques of production, and so on are the non-insurable risks. These risks are often due to uncertainty. Actually, business game consists of great risks, and rewards are also great when risks are successfully covered. The ability to perform services and the risk involved are inseparable. Therefore, for successfully covering the risk, highest order of ability is required for an entrepreneur. Next function is organization and management. The process of organization and management includes planning of an enterprise, coordination, control, and supervision. To run the business effectively, the entrepreneur needs to develop an effective system of organization and management. They have to interact with the employees directly and have to exchange information about what is going on in the firm. They tend to be directly involved in their organizational operational activities to ensure effective control. They are expected to formulate plans, production strategies, financial management, and develop marketing channels and management of personnel. Next one is business decisions. All decisions related to business are taken by the entrepreneur. The decisions with regard to what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce are to be taken by the entrepreneur. Once the entrepreneur is convinced with a particular line of production, which has large prospects of profit, he has to formulate best possible action plan which would earn him sizable income. Selection of human resource, location, capital investment, market strategies, and development business has to be decided by the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is an institution himself, and he performs functions related with organization development and management control. He is supposed to bear the risk, manage, innovate, organize, and take decisions with regard to his business empire. Now we will see about kinds of entrepreneurs. In general, there are 5 types of entrepreneurs: innovative entrepreneurs, imitating entrepreneurs, Fabian entrepreneurs, drawn entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs. Now we will see about innovative entrepreneurs. The innovative entrepreneurs are highly motivated and talented and is able to foresee potentially profitable opportunities. They are those who may raise money to launch an enterprise, assemble the various factors, select top executives, and set the organizational operation. They are who always search for change, respond to it, and grab it as the opportunity. They identify the opportunity for introducing a new technique or new commodity or a new market with which the consumer are not familiar, or introduce creative change in already existing products. They are quite aggressive in experimentation and putting attractive or viable possibilities into practice. Thus, innovative entrepreneurs are one who believe in introducing new goods, adopt new method of production, develop new market, and restructure the organization under their command. The innovative entrepreneur need not be an inventor. He must have the ability to transform the inventor's ideas into economic performance. Next one is imitating entrepreneurs. These entrepreneurs are those entrepreneurs who are unable to innovate the changes themselves, but they are capable enough to imitate the techniques and technology innovated by innovating entrepreneurs. These types of entrepreneurs are always ready to adopt successful innovation executed by innovating entrepreneurs. Developing economies and underdeveloped economies need this type of entrepreneurs. These imitating entrepreneurs have the capacity to adjust the new technologies with respect to their conditions. Next one is Fabian entrepreneurs. Fabian entrepreneurs are neither having a will to introduce new change nor the desire to imitate the new technology. They are always believe in tested routes of production and not interested in taking risk. Actually, they are habitual of following the paths directed by earlier entrepreneurs. Their dealing are guided by the customs, religion, tradition and past practices. They avoid in taking challenges in production system, and that is why they are unable to maximize the fruits of entrepreneurial actions. Next one is drone entrepreneur. Drone entrepreneurs always follow the traditional methods of production. These entrepreneurs are those who are not inclined to bring changes in their production system as demanded by the change in technological innovation, economic and social behavior of the prospective customers. Market always provides opportunity to the entrepreneurs, but this type of entrepreneurs generally fail to use these opportunities in profitable way. Due to this reason, they fail to earn profit or even suffer loss. Next type is social entrepreneur. Social entrepreneurs are driven by social innovation and transformation in different fields including education, health, poverty, environment, etc. He identifies a problem in the society and takes it as an opportunity and finds solution through his enterprise activity. His primary objective is not profit, it is to solve a social problem. In other enterprises, the primary objective is the profit, but for the social enterprise, profit is the secondary objective. The entrepreneurs are also classified based on their business, motivation, growth, stages in development. First, you will see about the classification of entrepreneurs based on business. They are classified as business entrepreneurs. These types of entrepreneurs convert their ideas into reality and deals with both manufacturing and trading aspects of business. Second type is trading entrepreneurs. These types of entrepreneurs deals with trading of commodities in domestic market as well as international market. Next type is industrial entrepreneur. The entrepreneurs undertake manufacturing activities only in term as industrial entrepreneurs. They develop new technology and new products. Example, textiles industries and electronic industries. Next type is corporate entrepreneur. Corporate entrepreneurs develop new ideas and opportunities within large or established businesses, directly leading to the improvement of organizational profitability and an enhancement of competitive position or the strategic renewal of an existing business. For example, Ambani groups and Tata families. Next type is agricultural entrepreneur. The entrepreneur deal with production of agricultural inputs and outputs are termed as agricultural entrepreneurs. Example, dairy industries. And based on motivation, it is classified as pure entrepreneurs. Pure entrepreneurs are motivated by psychological and motivational rewards. Induced entrepreneurs are motivated by the benefits, subsidies and incentives offered by the government schemes on entrepreneurship development. Their business idea is induced by the concession given through the schemes. Next type is motivated entrepreneurs. These type of entrepreneurs are motivated by the sense of achievement and fulfillment. Entrepreneurs are motivated by many things. It differs from one individual to another. Some are motivated by financial wealth, independence, society benefits, or having authority. Next type is spontaneous entrepreneur. These entrepreneurs start their enterprise with their inborn traits of initiative, vision, boldness, and confidence in their ability. They are creative and innovative in nature. And based on stages in development, they are classified as first generation entrepreneurs. The first generation entrepreneurs are the person who enters first among the family members into business. They start their business through their own innovative skills. They do not possess business background. Second generation entrepreneurs are those possess business family background. They take up business from one generation to other. Next type is classic entrepreneurs. They are stereotypic entrepreneurs whose aim is to maximize his economic returns at a level consistent with the survival of the unit, but with or without an element of growth. Till now we have seen the meaning and classification of entrepreneurs. Now we will see about the term entrepreneurship. Though the entrepreneur and entrepreneurship are two sides of same coin, they are different in their concept. The function performed by the entrepreneurs called as entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a dynamic process of creating incremental wealth. This wealth is created by individuals who assume the major risk in terms of equity, time, and our career commitment of providing value for some product or service. Entrepreneurship can be defined as an attempt to create value through recognition of business opportunity, the management of risk taking appropriate to the opportunity, and through the communicative and managerial skills to mobilize human, financial, and material resources necessary to make a successful project. There are three phases in entrepreneurship development. They are initial phase, which deals with identifying the entrepreneurial opportunities based on survey reports. Next phase is development phase, which deals with gaining knowledge, entrepreneurial motivation, and managerial skills through proper training. The last phase is support phase, which deals with getting infrastructure support to establish an enterprise and to develop the existing units. Now we will see about the characteristics of entrepreneurship. The dynamic process, innovation, risk-taking, decision-making, organization, skillful management, gap filling are the important characteristics of entrepreneurship. First, we will see about dynamic process. Entrepreneurship involves a dynamic process in which new firms emerge from existing firms, grow, and unsuccessful ones die. The dynamism of this process is to be evaluated in terms of the rate at which business open and close. Often the entrepreneurship is the person who recognizes a need for change and directs it. Thus, entrepreneurship is a dynamic process which recognizes a need to change, and the entrepreneur becomes the key person to initiate any change. Next from characteristics is innovation. Entrepreneurship is innovation where new products and services and more efficient production techniques are introduced by the firms that have identified new market opportunities or better ways of meeting existing demands. Next one is risk taking. Risk is an inherent and inseparable element of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurs are calculated risk takers. They like to take realistic risk because they want to be successful, that is, they take great satisfaction in accomplishing difficult but realistic tasks by applying their own skills. Next characteristics is business decision making. Success of an enterprise depends on the entrepreneur's ability to make decisions which improve the future profitability of his business. Decision making ability, a most valuable entrepreneurial resource, comes from years of experience of being exposed to making necessary decisions in increasingly complex situations. Next one is organization. Entrepreneurship need proper planning, investigation, organization, and perseverance. To start an enterprise, various factors of production need to be brought together for an economic use. All the activities involved in the entrepreneurship should be well coordinated in an organizational manner. Next important one is skillful management. It refers to effective and viable management of resources of the firm. It has wide coverage of aspects of setting up objectives, goals, programs, and their management. The entrepreneur should have skill to get positive support from administrators, policymakers, bankers, and financial institutions, infrastructural agencies, customers, and workers. Next one is gap filling. Entrepreneurship fills the gap between the human needs and the available products and services. An entrepreneur identifies the existing gap and considers that as an opportunity and takes needed measure to fill the gap with the help of an entrepreneurship process. Even though the words entrepreneur and entrepreneurship look similar, both are conceptually different. Entrepreneur is a person who is a visualizer, creator, innovator, decision maker, risk taker, and leader. But entrepreneurship is a process of action to be completed by the entrepreneur. It refers to a process by which entrepreneurs is required to complete the innovative process by initiation, new or latest technology, idea or perception. Enterprise is a tool to achieve the objectives of entrepreneurship. Actually, enterprise is a tool to pursue the business objectives and with the help of an entrepreneur. Another term you all should know in enterprise is entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship is the innovative act of developing new corporate divisions or subsidiary ventures in established larger firms. That means, in a developed firm, the managers and employees are given freedom to explore new ideas, which may be proved to as boon in future for the firm. Actually, these individuals are expected to create something new within the context of their assignments without having any responsibility of personal stake in their creations. There is no assumption of personal risk, no assumption of profit, and no assumption of loss. In certain cases, the larger enterprises welcome creative or new ideas and try to motivate their managers and employees to create something new to enlarge the scope of corporate entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur and entrepreneurship has an important role to play in economic development of country like India. The degree and quality of entrepreneurship differ from entrepreneurs to entrepreneurs. Developing country like India needs more innovative entrepreneurs to solve its existing problems like unemployment, poverty. As an youngsters, you all should develop your entrepreneurial skills to become a job givers rather than job seekers in future. Thank you. Have a good day. As an youngsters, you all should develop your entrepreneurial skills to become a job givers rather than job seekers in future. Thank you. Have a good day.